The internet has no shortage of badass rich people that like to flaunt their wealth, knowledge, and their course, which for just $50 a month can make you as rich as the person in the video that you're watching. But I may have found the motherlode, the big kahuna if you will, of online rich people internet personalities. A man whose head is so wrapped up in money and power that even his takes on water are presumptuous. A man by the name of Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate, as I mentioned in the prologue, is a poor man's millionaire. He's a shining example of what you could be if you were just to listen to his TikToks and also took his course, of course. But it is not what Andrew Tate does, it is what he says that makes his name stand out from the others.
Water I drink is sparkling water because sparkling water is for rich people. And I'll tell you why. You can get non-carbonated water, still water, from the fucking tap. The government gives you that shit effectively for free. Sparkling water you have to buy. So if you only drink sparkling water, you only drink rich man's water.
I mean, the government gives out a lot of things for free. That's why we have it, to support us or whatever. Let's say the government started giving us sparkling water in our tap instead of still water. What then? Because you already made this TikTok, your thoughts are set in stone. Although if the government did change our tap water to sparkling water, I could only imagine how sparkling water would perform in cleaning the toilet. Or what if you have a bidet? Would you shoot sparkling water up your ass? Would that clean your butt better than still water? Would it make the sizzling sound if it's way up your butt? This TikTok has provided me with way more questions than solutions.
I will never ever wear headphones in public. When you put your headphones in and you're walking down the street listening to your music, you are a fucking target. Now you may live in a safe area, but if you're watching this from England, you don't live in a safe place. People get stabbed there all the fucking time. You are losing one of your most important sensory perceptions.
I'm not so sure about this one. I heard it's pretty hard to get mugged in England because their teeth hit you before their hands do. Sorry, that was the obligated British have bad teeth joke that I'm required to say as soon as I say the word England. Although, I don't know if what you're saying is entirely true. Like if Batman was wearing headphones listening to Something's in my eyes by Nirvana, I certainly wouldn't think to mug him. I saw the beginning of the Batman. I certainly don't want that shit happening to me.
Reading books is a very cheap way to, I guess, entertain. I wouldn't call it entertainment because my brain is far too advanced. I'm too smart to read. I'm not gonna sit there and go, smart people read. No, I need action. I need constant chaos in my life to feel content. I need to be driving a supercar and fucking fighting, fucking a bunch of hoes and champagne and going crazy.
Here, I have a book recommendation for you. It's called You've Gotta Want It by fellow fucker of hoes and driver of supercars, Jake Paul. I'm sure you can relate to plenty of his ideas, such as how to buy a Lambo cash. The book has rather mixed reviews, with most reciting the lyrics from the song It's Everyday Bro, which is only what you could expect on a reviews on a book written by Jake Paul. And if anything could get you to read books, it would be this Dr. Seuss quote. One book, two book, I fucked this bitch while her dude look.
Shower gel is the biggest con in the history of humanity. And I've got the statistics because I conducted an experiment. So what I did was I got a bar of soap and I used that bar of soap until it expired. And then I got a bottle of shower gel and I used the shower gel to the end. Have you ever noticed that with shower gel, it never actually lathers up properly? Like you get some shower gel, you put it on your face, and then you get it and you squirt some more.
Being perfectly honest, I can't say I've ever noticed the difference in lathering between shower gel and bars of soap. I will tell you one thing though. That shower gel is significantly less high risk of an operation than a bar of soap is. With shower gel, you quickly squirt however much of soap you want in your hands and then clean yourself. With a bar of soap, the same bar of soap that was used at the bottom of your feet is used on your arms. The same bar of soap that was used in cleaning your armpits is used on your leg. And the same bar of soap that was used up your ass was used on your face. And don't even get me started on dropping said soap. I've seen enough Family Guy episodes to see what happens when you drop the soap.
I guarantee you don't walk around your house with a sword because you're not a commander. I'm a commander. You know, like when you command the troops into battle. That's me. That's how I live my life. So I walk around my house with a sword and I make threats, like old school threats, like one of the musketeers. I will run you through. Or I challenge men to duels. And they're like, oh, we can't duel, I don't have a sword. You're a full grown man, you ain't got a sword. So I'll walk around with a sword.
Finally, a take of Andrew's that I can get behind. While I'm not a full grown man, I also don't own a sword. I do, though, own this wand from Hogwarts at Universal that I bought for like 15 bucks. Look, it's a cobra and a skeleton pleasuring himself? That must be a little unnerving to whoever had to, face the wielder of this wand. I don't even know. I think I'm holding it backwards. But that must be like a little weird. Like they're fighting, and the weirdest thing about it all isn't that they're casting literal spells at each other to kill each other, but the fact that one of the wands has a skeleton sucking himself off.
The whole fucking premise for Celsius is a scam anyway. Because they say, oh, but water freezes at 0 and boils at 100. No, it doesn't. That's a fucking lie. You know why that's a lie? Because that's only true at sea level. So it's a fucking lie again. You don't know when water freezes. You don't know where water boils. Celsius hasn't fucking helped you.
I can cross someone calling a metric system a scam off my bingo card now. First of all, while no one is really always directly at sea level, using Celsius is a pretty accurate way to find out what degrees water boils and freezes at. I mean, as long as you're not climbing literal Mount Everest, I'm sure you'll be fine using Celsius. Unless you're from America like me, in which case if you use Celsius, you are a traitor to the state and should realize that no metric system in America will make sense. But it will never not make sense to side with the stars and the stripes, you motherfucker.
There's no power in sushi. The whole point of food and water are the only things you put in your body. Unless you're a fucking freak and you're sticking things places they shouldn't go. 100 people at random who last had sushi for dinner, and 100 people at random who last had T-bone steaks for dinner. And you got these 200 people, 100 on each side, and they had a fight in the middle to the death. Who the fuck you think's gonna win?
I would just say whichever Mike Tyson ate last is the team that I think is going to win. Or whichever team gets to bring guns. But I feel like guns is more of like a T-bone steak kind of thing, so I'll go with T-bone steak. Also, love the allusion to pegging. Really topical. I don't think that I've ever felt powerful while eating food. Normally I just feel like fat, and then after that I have a bowl of M&Ms and I feel fatter until I pass out, and at that point, Andrew, I can't feel anything. And by the time I wake up the next morning, I have already forgotten.
I'm gonna drink liquids. I like to drink functional liquids. When people drink non-functional liquids, I just think, why? So I've limited my liquids that I consume to the following. Water, because it hydrates me. Coffee, because it gives me energy. I might have an orange juice because it's got some vitamins in there. Alcohol, because I'll get drunk.
Yeah, and I drink mouthwash because it cleans my intestines, and my own pee because of infinite hydration. Not everything has to be optimized. There's nothing wrong with a cheeky Coke every once in a while. Imagine if we looked at everything that way. I only eat steaks because they make me feel big and strong, apples to keep the doctors away, and straight fibers so that I can shit everything that isn't functional out of my body. Anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and yeah, don't make stupid takes on the internet. And this guy can kind of get away with it because he's rich, so it doesn't matter, there's no repercussions. But if you're just like an average person, don't be like, Celsius is a scam. Like, that's just stupid. It's just stupid. But yeah, love you guys. Bye. Bye-bye.